Hi, it's Ronnie with Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group. I'm here today to talk about spring safety. Of course, one of the most important parts of spring safety is going to be going through and designing an emergency plan for your home and your family. It's going to be super important for unexpected events such as earthquakes, fires, tornadoes, all kinds of things. Emergency natural disasters can happen at any moment. So having an emergency plan for you and your family and your pets is going to be super important. Make sure your family has an evacuation route and a location where they will meet outside of your home in an emergency. Be sure to go through an item with your family that's not often talked about, which is making sure your children never hide during a fire. Sometimes that's their natural instinct, but we want to make sure that they know to go to that external evacuation site anytime there is an emergency within the house. Make sure you go over 911 and make sure your children are able to access a telephone. In case there's an emergency when you're not around, or if you're affected by the emergency, they can make that call for you. Of course, we also want to make sure there's a first aid kit in the home. Make sure it's easily accessible so that your kids do not have to climb up on anything to get to that first aid kit. Make sure there's a flashlight inside and a whistle of some kind, especially if you live in that earthquake zone. It's going to be much, much more effective to blow a whistle than to yell for any extended period of time. So you also want to keep your doors closed and locked in that springtime. We want to make sure that children are not answering the door to anyone who may even be in a service worker's outfit. Sometimes people can take advantage and they can dress up like service workers or delivery personnel. So we want to make sure your kids know not to open the door for anyone they don't know. This is Ronnie Pinnell with Raegan Thorp Real Estate.